that the mic was muted and I just wasted over 28 minutes for nothing. So we'll just cut this short. So it's right in your face. It's honestly right in your face. The symbolism. It honestly is. What does this look like to you people? This is an honest question. What does it look like to you people? I mean, it's very obvious to me what it is, but to the average American and that, they won't see the symbolism. So yeah, I wasted about 28 minutes, nothing I can do. So, and no, I'm not really coming back to making videos. I just wanted to get this out of the way and off my chest. So, this time I'm actually recording the audio, but we all know what it is, a square and compass. If you look in the background, it's very obvious it's a square and compass, the Freemason, Masonic, known symbol of the Freemasons. We all know it's that symbol. We'll show you. That's the symbol right there. Compare it. It's a square and compass. It's very obvious. You have this. You have the symbolism of... You basically have the symbolism of... When you had Donald Trump laughing while holding her, and then she threw out the devil horns, and then they were laughing. I made a video about that. Why would you be laughing at a funeral? Nobody does that. It's a time of grief. You're not going to be laughing and smiling, stuff like that. Donald Trump is just dying not to laugh because it's all a game, which I told you many times. Even if Jesus Christ came on the earth today and told you right to your face that your government is corrupt and they're all part of the agenda, they've all sold out and stuff like that, you still wouldn't believe it. And that's a fact. Because again, and as well, they create the left, the right. Doesn't matter. The left and the right, honestly, doesn't matter which side you're on. Because again, the left and the right is of the same coin, as the saying goes. They were created by the government to get you fighting against one another, to never see the real problem. Don't matter what side you're on. Your votes don't matter. What you say doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you vote or not. That's a problem that a lot of Americans have got. They seem to think that, and as the saying goes, doing the same thing over and over and over again and expecting it to change is a form of insanity. So why you Americans seem to think that voting for every single politician, that any of them that are different, every single one of them is corrupt. They're selected by the ones high up in power to further destroy countries. Tell me, what has done? Everyone started praising Donald Trump like he was the Messiah, and he was like, oh, Donald Trump's awesome. Now look at the state of America. What did he really do? He destroyed America further, because that's the part of the agenda from the higher ups. Destroy a country. Look at America and how much debt it's in. Look at America and how the whole entire world hates them. America is close to going bankrupt. That's just a fact. And that's all part of the agenda, the Great Reset, which they want. Again, why you Americans, again, continue to keep voting for these people is beyond me. How are you? That's the definition of someone that's a brain-dead, brainwashed zombie. The symbolism's right there. they're laughing at you. And again, they promote this Charlie Kirk like he was some messiah or like he was a prophet from God or something. The guy never preached the Bible as far as I know. So, and he, as far as I know, he didn't preach anything from what I've seen. Two, they make a day for the guy like he's some saint or prophet. They write a now book about him. What a joke. It's idolatry. That's all it is. And they're playing the Americans. You'll go out and buy this book. And they're laughing at you, making millions upon millions of dollars off of deception. When are you going to wake up, America? Half of the world's already awake. My country's half of the people are already awake. Yet Americans still seem to be patriotic and like, oh, God bless America. You do know that a form of being patriotic and is a form of idolatry. Because, again, a lot of Americans, your God is America. It's not the God of the Bible. That's realistic. That's their God, America. The symbolism's right there. It's in your face. It really is. It's just a joke. So give me a minute. I know the stream's resumed. How it just shows how deceived Americans are. It really does. It really does. The guy Donald Trump's literally just laughing, dying not to burst out laughing, and you people still can't see it. How many times has Donald Trump lied continuously now? Oh, we never said we were going to release these certain files. He's a liar. They're all part of the game. They're all devils. All of them are. It's just all part of the script, and you're buying for it. The fake tears and all stuff like that, all part of the script. Oh, pour this, pour that. Wake up. And they're like, oh, there's a case thing, she's the victim. Get realistic. I mean, this image sums up everything that I need to say. He's laughing. He's literally laughing. He's like, look at these dumb Americans. They're buying all of it. And she's dying not laugh. Some of the worst acting that I've ever seen in my life. While throwing the devil horns up, which is not a symbol of anything, and Charlie Kirk spoke out. I don't even know if he even spoke out against the Illuminati or even exposed it, to be honest. This is the funny thing. They promote this guy like he was some saint, yet, far as I know, never said anything about the Illuminati, never said anything about the occults. So he's just another gatekeeper. He never exposed what was really going on. So he's not a saint, he's not a prophet, and he's not anyone sent by God either. I mean, you cannot tell me with this image that they're not dying laugh. They're like, look at these Americans. And how, honestly, and that's why I said, even if Jesus Christ came in the earth and told you straight up, you still wouldn't believe it. You still wouldn't. It's pathetic. It really is. I mean, the image says it all. He's dying, not laugh. Like this. Why is he pulling a face like this? I mean, look at her. Dying, not laugh. It's a game, and it's a joke. There's a reason so many people hate America. There's a reason. But anyone that speaks out against America is called a terrorist, all that stuff like that, because they don't follow and they expose America for what it really is, evil and corrupt. It's just all an art. It's one of the worst plays that I've ever seen, honestly. Because that's all it is to the Illuminati and the occult. A game, a script. The media's scripted. It's all fake. And that's a fact. Even your own president that you trust in said the media's fake. Because it is. And it wouldn't surprise me if they start using AI in the future. It really wouldn't shock me. And then we go into this. We've already showed this. We have one instance. We have the M and the G. When people called it out, the excuse was, oh, it means mother and granddaughter. Who wears rings like that mean that? No one. It means Mason and the grand architect of the universe, which is the devil. Demiurge, Satan, the devil, the god of this world, because that's what the Freemasons believe. They believe that Satan is the true god and that Satan created this earth. It's the same thing that the Gnostics believe. And again, it's just laughable. It really is. It's Freemasonry. So we have and if you don't believe it, we'll show you the symbols of Freemasonry. As we say, these are Freemason known symbols. We go down. This is not the only one. I'm trying to find the one where it says G. You see the G right there? The G always refers to the grand architect of the universe, which is Satan. That's what the G refers to in Freemasonry. It's capitalized for a reason. The M stands for Mason. Freemasons. It's a known thing. The M and the G are used together because it simulates, hey, I am one of you. They like to, politicians, celebrities and stuff like that, like to wear they like to do certain gestures, do certain symbolism to basically say to the Freemasons, hey, I'm one of you, I'm in on it. That's what they like to do. The presidents do the same. They do secret handshakes because they're all part of it. Don't matter the left, the right, and again, some of the wokes. A lot of you Republicans bash and talk crap about the left. Yeah, at least the left realizes and is seeing that Donald Trump is nothing but a liar, and he is nothing but destroying America. Because a lot of the Republicans are racist and they're hateful, hence why they voted Donald Trump. Donald Trump hasn't done anything for America. He's ruining it. He's done nothing good for it. He destroyed the White House, part of the White House, for no reason. And yet you Americans continuously defend that and think it's a good thing. Again, that's why Donald Trump was laughing, because these people know, and these politicians know, hey, we've got these people so brainwashed that they just believe in this. They're just laughing at you. They really are. But the G is a known symbol in Freemasonry. Notice the light diamonds. It's a Freemason symbol. Again, why do you think Gmail? We've got to show that as well because many people don't even realize that. So, Gmail, Freemason. I mean, the Freemasons, they wear like what looks like a letter. Then you have Gmail. Yeah, have you ever wondered why Google is so corrupt? Because again, who controls social media? Who controls the entire network? Who controls the banks? Have you ever wondered why Gmail is in the form of a letter, just exactly like the Freemasons? Just wake up. And the G's capitalized, the rest of it isn't. There's a reason. Grand Architect. They always capitalize the G because it refers to the Masons. Wake up to reality. The whole entire world. It's right there. People say, oh, debunked. You ain't debunked nothing. It's right in your face. It is literally right in your face. It's the same symbol as the Freemasons. The capitalized G. The rest of the words ain't capitalized. There's a reason why. Because the G is always capitalized because it simulates what they believe in, the Grand Architect. It's the same reason as why people capitalize the word God. It means something. Gmail didn't just capitalize the G for no reason. It's Freemasonry. And we already know who owns the media and controls everything. Then we'll show this last one. Because again, we all know what Charlie Kirk said in it, questioned, and then suddenly, days later, we know what happened. So we look up. I didn't even notice that. So I don't know if this is legit. That's the Knights Templar's cross. This is another thing. Why would a Christian woman be wearing a Knights Templar's cross? Which also, this same symbol, where was it used in World War II? The Germans used it. The Knights Templars worshipped the devil. They basically slaughtered millions in the name of Christ. They didn't follow Christ at all. They followed the devil, the Baphomet, and it's been proven. Go look at the French. A lot of them were Knights Templars. That a lot of the Templars, they expose it in the game Assassin's Creed. They call themselves Templars. They were Freemasons. That's what the Templars were, Freemasons. They admit it. They admit it. They literally admit it in the game's Assassin's Creed. Because it's the truth. And even in public knowledge, they were Freemasons. A lot of the French Knights Templars were Freemasons. So yeah, also again, just because someone wears the cross doesn't mean they're Christian. We've already exposed that symbol as being a symbol of the devil. It connects to Saturn. Go look it up. The cross symbol is a pagan idolatry symbol that goes all the way back to the planet Saturn. The black cube. Go make a cube out of paper, then unfold it. What symbol does it show? The cross. It has never been a symbol that is God. So yes. I don't know what this is. Again, also the red and white. Those were false churches. A lot of these churches were Freemasons. The red and the white was, you see, the Templars. The Templars weren't Christians. They really weren't. They didn't follow Christianity at all. They mostly they followed Catholic. Because if you do your actual research, a lot of the Templars were followed the Catholic religious system, not the Christian, and they were Freemasons as well. Because what you people don't understand, and a lot of things that people don't understand, they think that, oh, you can't be a Christian and be a Freemason at the same time. Nope. They openly say that you can be a Christian and a Freemason. Hence why I have people coming out saying, I'm not a Freemason, I'm a Christian. Because even it doesn't matter your religion, you can still become a Freemason. But as soon as you get to the higher degree, the highest degree possible, then you realize what you really worship. Low degree Freemasons are deceived. And a lot of them are liars anyway. A lot the Scottish Rite Freemasons openly tell you what they worship. And they openly tell you every single degree and what they mean. But somehow it's a conspiracy. And then we have this. Because again, what I brought up, supposedly Charlie Kirk spoke out against a certain thing. And yet, we'll show you in a minute. I'm not saying anything, but just look at the image. Don't know whether it's real or fake, but we all know what Charlie Kirk said. We know what he said. So connect the dots. Also, the book's just laughable. It really is laughable in itself. Also, again, what she said, I forgive him. Who says that? Who honestly says that? It's just laughable. It really is. And again, the book says, it just seems to me they're calling Charlie Kirk God. It says, Charlie Kirk, stop in the name of God with honoring the Sabbath. I guarantee you this guy, I've never heard him preach the gospel once. Not once. So it's just laughable. It really is. Seems to me they're just calling Charlie Kirk God because it has Charlie Kirk on the front of the book and then you have God. The book's not about God, is it? It's about him. So it seems they're calling him God, which again, a lot of people, Americans, are worshipping this guy like he was some god, some prophet, some messiah. I mean, then again, people said that Donald Trump was the messiah, which is absolutely blasphemous and just crap. But yeah, just look at the book and what it says. And it's in black and white as well. Freemasonry again. Black, white, Freemason colours. The same colours in the Freemason Masonic Lodge. The checkerboard floor, which simulates darkness and evil mixing together, which doesn't happen. But yeah, even these people are calling it out, and they really don't like this woman here. They really don't. So again, stop in the name of God. Why honoring the Sabbath will transform your life? Again, bondage. Again, go read what Jesus said. He said those old laws were bondage. So this is the problem with many Christians today. They think they can keep the, 400 and something Mosaic laws. You can't. Simple as that. It's impossible. And those laws weren't even created for the Christians anyway. They were created for the Israelites. That's why it's said. That's why one of the prophets says, "Why you try and put these laws onto the Gentiles? You can even keep them yourself." And that's why Jesus said he was above the Sabbath. Just a joke, man. Just trying to act like the Christian, because that's what a lot of these celebrities do. They try out Christian, oh, I'm a Christian, this, and then behind the closed doors, they're doing satanic rituals, worshipping the devil, singing about Lucifer, throwing out occult symbolism. But oh, I'm still a Christian. You're not. As it says, we shall know them by their fruits. And not once have I seen this guy preach the gospel. Not once. Not once have I seen him preach the gospel, Jesus Christ. Not once have I seen him expose the Illuminati. Not once. So yeah, all he was a podcaster, and that was it. Pathetic. Wake up. Honestly, wake up, Americans, to the truth. But if you want to remain deceived, I honestly could care less. I honestly could. Because a time's going to come when all your rights are going to be taken away, but you'll willfully be like, oh yes, government, please take my rights away. I don't care. I'll happily take the mark of the beast. You people that still idolize Americans, still idolize and vote for politicians, you're not Christians to start with. Because you would know that the Most High God and the Son are completely against the governments on this earth. He's completely against them. Nowhere in the Bible does it say obey the government. Nowhere. But again, you have worldly Christians that'll just twist certain scriptures like, oh, it says, God says obey the government. It's not talking about this world government, because this world government goes against everything that's in the Bible. Because if we have to obey the government, we'd have to obey when they say take the mark of the beast, wouldn't we? Because you don't. If it goes against your beliefs and goes against what's taught, you're not supposed to obey the government. That's what it says. But yeah, keep voting for politicians and remain deceived and asleep, because people still think that 9/11 was done by basically Muslims when it wasn't. It was proven who done it, but again, the evidence came out. The FBI know who done it. All the stories that happened during 9/11, they're actual things from actual witnesses that saw stuff and all that. All came out publicly, but they labeled everyone that set. I guess all these people that were in the towers and had all this information were survivors. I guess all these people were just conspiracy theorists, idiots, man. But yeah. It's pathetic. If you can't see now, with all the symbolism that has just showed you, and they're just trying to get more money from you, because that's all it's about, greed. Why do you think it says on the United States dollar, in God we trust? The devil. We trust in money. No.